it's the next news item, is what it is. Hunter Biden is suing Rudy Giuliani and another lawyer over accessing and sharing his personal data.
What?
He's suing the people. He's suing the people that released naked pictures of him without his consent.
As you would, yeah.
Because that's what you do. Like, when people release naked pictures of you without your consent, that's a lawsuit. So Hunter Biden sued Rudy Giuliani and another attorney on Tuesday, saying the two wrongly accessed and shared his personal data after obtaining it from the owner of a Delaware computer repair shop. Now, that whole laptop story is a wild saga about how, Hunter Biden apparently had a water-damaged laptop that he brought to a computer repair shop in Delaware, a place that he never is for some reason. He made a special trip to Delaware to drop it off at this guy's strip mall shop, and the guy is legally blind, but he apparently recognized that it was Hunter Biden from his voice. And so when he didn't come back to pick up the laptop later, he turned it over to the FBI after making a copy of the hard drive for himself.
Things that are
and it's
technically not things you're supposed to do.
Yeah, and then after turning it over to the FBI, he decided to call Rudy Giuliani because, of course, that's who you would call about a laptop owned by the son of, let's see, when did the laptop thing start? 2018?
Something like that.
So, it wasn't even the president. He's, the son of a guy who is running for president maybe in a couple of years. So I'm going to call Rudy Giuliani about that.
If you want to scare a Republican, just loudly yell Hunter Biden's laptop.
Yeah, but it's there are real things that came from the supposed laptop hard drive. It's just the chain of custody on this laptop hard drive is so messed up at this point. It's you basically just got to assume that it's a Russian disinformation campaign. They hacked into his iCloud storage or something to get the naked pictures and then put it on there for some plausibility along with the fake emails or whatever.
I mean, I sent you the MI6 document on the Russia doing shit about wedge issues here in the States, I believe.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. Anytime you point out that Russia had anything to do with anything like this, the people on the right, they just immediately be like, "Oh, it's just a conspiracy theory. You're just blaming Russia for everything you don't like." It's no,
and then they'll go 9/11 was a.
Russia is actually an enemy of the United States that has active espionage and disinformation campaigns going, and we know this because the United States has their own espionage and disinformation campaigns going in Russia. So it's the idea that an enemy of the United States that is at war with one of their allies would not have some sort of espionage thing going on. I mean, yeah, they weren't at war during the whole laptop thing. But
well, the Crimea already had happened, so
okay, sure.
Yeah, we knew things were going to be going certain ways.
Point is, the quintessential bad guys of every American action movie from the last 75 years, they're still the bad guys.
It's either Britain or Russia.
Okay, and I'm not following my chat at all, but I just saw this one come up. I'm sorry, I don't want to think of MTV climaxing. Please delete that image from my brain.
You can't bleach your brain now.
You can use the Glock with the picture of Trump on it that he either bought or didn't buy, depending on how soon after his campaign found out that was technically a crime. Did you hear about that?
No, what?
Oh my God. We're never going to get these fucking news items done. So,
no, we won't.
Trump made an unscheduled stop at a gun shop while he was on his way somewhere. I forget where the gun shop was, but and the owner of the gun shop had a Glock with a picture of Trump engraved on the handle. And Trump was like, "Oh, I really want to buy this." And then he in the video, he started the transaction of buying it. And the person who tweeted the video was like, "I was there. I can confirm that Trump did buy this gun." Okay. And then after he tweeted that, everybody picked up on it. All the news outlets were like, "Hey, Trump just broke this law about how, like, when you're under indictment, you can't buy a gun, which, yes, that law has been ruled unconstitutional, but it is still technically on the books. So it's like a gray area where, like, technically he might be able to get away with it based on court precedent, but it is still a law on the books.
I mean, in Florida, you can't cohabitate without being married. That's a law in Florida. There's some weird laws that are still on the books here in the States.
But my point is, like, after everybody pointed out that that is technically illegal, then suddenly the guy who posted the tweet deleted the tweet, and then he went and did interviews where he said, no, I was there, Trump did not buy the gun, despite the fact that his tweet said, no, I was there, Trump did buy the gun.
So it's Schrodinger's legality.
Yeah.
It's completely based on whether or not it's convenient for the facts to be one thing or the other at this point.
Yeah.
Great. So like everything else in Trump's campaign. Perfect.
Yeah.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Anyway, so from this laptop thing where what appears to have happened is that Russia hacked some of Hunter's accounts, got some of his personal data, fabricated some stuff to make it look incriminating, sent it to this random laptop repair guy who is blind in Delaware, who then passed it on to Rudy Giuliani, who then passed it on to the New York Post, which reputable outlet that is.
Yep.
So he is now suing Rudy Giuliani for making public the private information that Russia hacked from him and passed to Giuliani. And, like, okay, going back to the whole, like, oh no, you just blame Russia for everything. We, like, have butt dialed voicemails that Giuliani left of him saying, like, yeah, I'm a criminal that's gonna do this crime thing here. And is, like, related to, I'm trying to find dirt on the Hunter Biden thing. So it's like the idea that Russia would not be like, hey, this guy is very vocal about wanting to find dirt on Hunter Biden. Let's give him some dirt on
some dirt.
Hunter Biden. And like he's gone public accidentally because he butt dialed a reporter saying that he wants to do illegal things to get this dirt. So he's not going to care where it came from.
No, he's not. And regardless of what legal spin they try to put on that particular statement. Oh, like when Trump did the whole it's just locker room talk spiel from early on in campaign, no matter how many times they try to spin that.
Yeah. So,
if you're not stupid.
Yeah. So anyways, long story short with this, Hunter Biden is suing them for defamation and for disseminating his private pictures and data.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, moving on.